Our Katie Garner is live to show us and tell us about that problem.
That's right. We're right here on Racine Drive and College Acres, and take a look behind me. It was actually a little busier just about an hour ago, but a lot of students in their cars come through here. The speed limit is posted at 35 miles per hour, but most people go up to 55 miles per hour between commute times, which is early in the morning and late in the afternoon. So as people come through, if there's not a lot of traffic in front of them, they tend to speed. Take a look at some video I shot earlier today, and you'll see a lot of traffic in the area, and that includes foot traffic as well as cars on the roadway. A lot of skateboarders, a lot of walkers, and a lot of bikers. But coming out live right now, I do want to show you, we've seen just a few cars. It's not very busy right now, but there's a few skateboarders and a few students walking home. This is very close to campus, and I want to talk to Josh Browner. Josh, you are a student and you walk every day to your car. What have you noticed?
Yeah, I have to cross the street every day to get to class, and I notice there's a lot of people speeding. And also there's a lot of skateboarders and bikers that aren't really paying attention to the drivers. And if people are speeding, it could be really problematic.
Very problematic. Well, thanks for your time. Be safe on your walk home. I've got somebody else right here. Kate's going to wheel in on the object that almost caused an accident the other day. Kate, show us what you got there.
Well, I got a longboard here, and it's just a really crazy intersection. You know, a lot of people headed to class, and it's really dangerous for pedestrians and longboarders and bikers, especially with people speeding or not paying attention.
That's right. And Kate had something happen to her the other day that was pretty scary on this longboard. Talk about that.
Yeah, I've had a couple close misses, actually, with the car almost hitting me just because they were going a little too fast. So hopefully we'll get some crosswalks and it won't be a problem anymore.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your time. Be safe wheeling home there. Hey, so I talked to Officer Riley of the Wilmington Police Department a little earlier today, and as I mentioned, he told me speeding happens normally after rush hour. So tonight around 6, 7 o'clock is really when those speeders pick up, but that's when a lot of students are out here as well. He does say they do extra patrols at night and early in the morning, also during the afternoon around lunch hour, to ensure that speeding is not a major issue throughout the day, but they're still working on that because, again, a lot of people do speed in this area. Ashley, back to you.
WECT's Katie Garner live along Racine Drive, which we're told is one of those problem areas. So, Katie, how bad are things where you're out there?
Well, John, about 2 minutes ago, things were really bad. In fact, take a look where this driveway is. Cars turn so fast, they actually come into residents' driveways. Some cars have even hit residents' mailboxes. I talked with one resident that says within 3 months she had to replace 5 mailboxes because of how fast people are going. Take a look behind me. You can see traffic not heavy as far as congestion right now, but this is the prime time when people start speeding. I talked with Officer Riley of the Wilmington Police Department today, and he tells me that oddly enough, traffic really gets heavy, obviously rush hour in the morning and rush hour in the evening. But speeding occurs around lunchtime, the early morning hours, and the late evening hours, and that's because congestion not so heavy, just like right now. Again, as you can see behind me, and here comes a bicyclist pedaling away, and you can see with these bicyclists, skateboarders, and walkers, speeding really puts these students at UNCW in danger. We talked with a longboarder earlier, and I want to show you some video I shot earlier as well as I tell you about this, and she told me she was almost hit by a car, and I talked to another walker that says he's had to jump out of the way in the past because a car actually ran up on the sidewalk from going so fast. Another common problem that scares students as they walk, people rev their engines in this area. So rush hours are not so bad for those riding bikes and walking because there's so much traffic that officers tell me people really cannot go over 35 miles per hour. But it is known by residents and police that people have gone from 55 to 60 miles per hour on Racine Drive near College Acres. This is a busy intersection very near campus. In fact, listen to what one resident said. She's scared to even go to her own mailbox.
Just crossing the road to go into my mailbox, it's like playing Russian roulette. You try to second guess the drivers. I've seen skateboard riders toss over hoods of cars.
It's like a drag race on this road, so I mean, and it can just be really unsafe, like at the crosswalk sometimes. Even though someone has a ride on red, that they're not looking for the person walking. I almost got hit once because the person wasn't looking.
So for many people out here, it is dangerous. It's key to know to take things slow. The city of Wilmington is stepping in and saying it might not be a bad idea to put a traffic light or more stop signs in the area. We're going to stay on top of this and keep you updated. Guys, back to you.